Welcome to Pagan Crafting. I'm your host, Cara. Today on Nature Grimoire with me, we're going to look at prompts and pockets. Now, we've already gone over the 40 Nature Grimoire prompts, but they needed a home in my book. So, we're going to create just a beautiful, simple, fun and easy background you could do yourself and elaborate on, get inspired by. We're going to use some sprays, stamping, and some distress oxide. Join me today as we have some fun. So starting off with some super inexpensive little spritzer 2-ounce bottles, about a half a teaspoon of acrylic paint and the rest water. Now, all I'm going to do is put some paper towel between my sheets so it doesn't wreck the bottom ones either. Now I am doing pretty light layers. I didn't run some washi tape down their center of this. I didn't think it was going to leak out very bad. This is super light spritzing. It's more of a mist that I'm playing with and having to build up a lot of layers. So let's start off with the sage acrylic and then bring in some royal blue. Look at that, how it's already taking shape. If you make a mistake, like I got some streaks on the left, I just added some more layers and then did some more layers on top and adding some more greens here and then making it drip. I want to see the drops and drip and layers come together. Use whatever you'd like. You can use brushes, you can use your fingertips, you can use some paper towel, you can use your fingers, get in there and finger paint and swish it around. Whatever you like, be free, be chaotic. It is art magic. It is your grimoire. Now, playing around with different effects is fun. Here, the blue sheet that you see here that I'm folding, I use the exact same color, exact same technique, but that's what I got out of it. So you never get the same page twice, which is very exciting too. So what I like to do with this is when you tear it, you get a beautiful white edge, because I didn't soak the whole page like I would do a tea dye. So these are fun when you have the white edge, which wound up leading me to doing something different. Copying the same type of effect on the other side. Now, I coffee dyed my 40 Grimoire prompts and I wound up having to go with a white one. So I'm going to just look at both of them and see what I like. Because I really like the coffee dye that's going through my book, but I didn't feel it. It was just not going with what I had. So I've changed my mind. I'm going to go with the whites. I've had to reprint out. And all I did was use the 27-page PDF downloads that I have on my Patreon store. If you're a member, you can download that. And that was for August download. And if you are on the Pagan Crafting Etsy store, you can also get your own copy there from a PDF download of the 27-page PDF downloads for the Nature Grimoire series, so you can follow along and craft with all of us. I'm grabbing some blue distress oxide. I really like hitting the corners. I think it'll give it a really beautiful look instead of just clean. I didn't want to cut the corners. I want them a little bit more finished look around the edges as it comes to the edge of the page grimoire. So leaving it at that. Now this is just a little bit too white for me because it would have been white on white with the white paper. So I'm taking a step that I haven't done before, laying down some color. So I usually bring in my vintage page distress oxide. I'm going for it. It's happening everywhere. Look how pretty that stands out. And I'm taking it to the top. It looks so beautiful. It's just a really cool way to finish your work, and it's a seconds. It only takes a few more seconds more, and it just pimps it out, and it looks so sharp. Now I want these to be pockets, so I'm just putting a little bit of glue just around the outskirts of 3 sides of the page. Bringing that in there. Now I find the Mod Podge will dry faster because I'm an Aries, and I'm impatient, so I like things to dry a little bit faster so I can keep going. I had to wait long enough for all these pages to dry before I can continue on and show you, so I need things to keep moving along here, my loves. So I think it'd be cool to add some blue edging along these pages too, so that happened there. And I think just a little bit of pop. Then it's not so white. And then I'm figuring out how to lay these in, which looks best. So we have the first little spots. Now I'm just going to write super easy and have some fun with some lettering and write down 40 Nature Grimoire Prompts. So I started off with just a simple white pencil crayon, made it nice and easy to go over with, and then I'm going to be bringing in some white watercolor over top of that to thicken it up. And it just stands it out that little bit more. I wound up taking a white gel pen and outlining around the lettering after off camera, as you can see here. Again, just a bit more of a punch out and needed a little something more. I have 3 more colors to play with and 3 handmade stamps that I made. I have purple, behold. And I have blue and brown. I have a maple leaf, an ivy, and an oak leaf that I think will look cool if I outline or stamp up the background here with some of my Nature Grimoire stamps that I made knowing I was going to be getting into this series. So I'm excited to be able to use these stamps for the first time with their home intended. Now I did pick out all these colors. For a moment I was like, oh, maybe I might just go everything blue. It looks so pretty. But I'm like, you know what, I committed with the purple and the brown. So let's just lay down some oak leaves here first. And I like the secondary stamp. I didn't quite do a third, but this needed just a little extra love. Did some ivy and some blues, and now I'm going to be going into the purple. Just little kisses here, purple. Just a little bit of placement, have some fun. Filling in some holes, no rhyme or reason. Do not overthink, do it fast. And do it furious. Just have fun with it. Do not think about your placements. Just look for holes and overlaps. Secondary stamps, 2, let them happen. Get 2 stamps out of 1. There it is, the reveal. Our 40 Nature Grimoire Prompts. Again, you can get from the 27-page PDF download. I'll throw down in the description down below for that. Beautiful blue edging. We have this multi-layer with the multimedia stamping. I could not be more happy with the colors and the depth on how this turned out. I'm so happy. This would be a beautiful cover of a book. I love the background of this paper. Well, thanks for hanging out with me today. Throw me down in the comments below what you would think would look cool in the next Nature Grimoire. Maybe I'll pick your idea and I'll give you kudos and credit on the next video. Join me on the next video as we go forth and have fun with some Celtic Zodiac. We are going to have some PDF downloads for that is separate from the 27-page load down. And we are going to have some fun and multimedia challenges to play with.